What up, everyone, and welcome again to the seventh edition of the DT Lounge podcast. I'm Donny, and I'm one half of your hosting duo.
What's going on, everybody? I'm Tarik. I'm the other half of the hosting duo for the podcast this evening.
That's right. And we always say on our podcast, Tarik, we hope to make you laugh, make you think, and of course, you got to enjoy a drink while you're in the lounge, and we talk about a variety of topics.
Of course. This week we're gonna jump into a few topics, not as many as we normally do. We're gonna hit y'all with a quick set of topics going on this week. But before we do that, what's in the cup, Donnie?
Oh, yeah. Listen, I went with, you don't want to be dehydrated, so I got a little water with some ice, and I got that Jim Beam Fire. So,
Nice.
but listen, I got me a little cup, a little low ball stainless.
Mm-hmm.
Listen, man, I'm going to get you one of these in the mail.
Okay.
One of these coming to you because I got me a little something on this cup.
Oh, okay. I like it. Okay, yeah. I like that. Little merch action going on.
Listen, I got to give a shout out, man. My cousin Tina, she hooked me up, sent a couple of those, a couple of the decals in the mail to me, and went ahead and put it on a cup. So
shout out to Tina.
Yeah.
Appreciate it. Yeah, I can't wait to drink out of mine. I can't wait to receive mine and drink out of it.
You get to upgrade from them solos.
Yeah, well, the solos, man, they so comforting.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's just like
they're versatile.
Yeah, and you know what? I don't know. This is just with me. Whenever I see a solo cup, whether it's red, blue, yellow, gold, I just know it's gonna be a good time. I just know it's gonna be a good time, man. But yeah, I got my green solo cup here.
What's in that green solo cup?
And this here is a little bit of Crown ginger ale.
Ah, okay, all right. I know we've been talking. We got some. We're gonna step out of our normal drink zone here in the coming weeks and make some other kind of drinks here.
Yeah,
a little more lounge type.
I actually got a nice rum from my new brother-in-law for the wedding last week. So I started to try it tonight, but then I was like, nah, I don't want to try it tonight. I want to, get a nice glass and sip on it and see how it tastes without the chasers and everything.
Yeah.
And then go from there. But yeah, I may test it this weekend and then break it out.
Yeah.
For you guys next week.
All right. Well, can't wait to see it. We'll have to check it out next week. Tune in. That's for sure. But you know what? This week, man, I don't know if I'm sure you were watching, but man, that NBA was on fire.
Yes, it was, my man.
And speaking of fire, the Heat come through. And there it is.
Yes.
There it is.
I would turn my hat around, but I need a haircut. But
yeah, the Heat, man, a monster block at the rim in OT. Said, Bam said, you ain't bamming on me.
Yeah, man. Yeah, that was, first off, that game itself was absolutely amazing. Mm-hmm. There were several points in that game. I just thought this tonight ain't the night for the Heat.
Yeah. And it was about 3.5 minutes to go, and they were down by quite a few, and I was like, man, this doesn't look good. But then they went on like a 9-2 run, and I was like, okay.
Yep.
And Jimmy is a great ball player, but I'm telling you, Tyler Hero, that is that offensive like juggernaut in the clutch. Dude is a rookie and just draining deep in the fourth quarter.
Yeah.
In overtime.
Yeah. His three is what sparked that little run, because if they at one point they were down by 9, and then he hit that 3, and that brought them within 6 with a couple minutes left.
It's within reach at that point. You're like, okay, I can do 6.
Yeah, that's a 2-possession game, and you had Goran just going nuts. Goran had 29 last night. He was what really was keeping them afloat in that first half. Like in that first quarter, when things looked like it was about to go off the rails, he calmed the ship and kept them within the game. I mean, they only scored 18 points that first quarter, which was obviously the lowest point total in any quarter they had during these playoffs, but in the second quarter, it was like they caught fire.
Yeah.
I mean, it was like I had to stop watching for a little bit because I was getting a little frustrated because, I mean, they was missing wide open shots.
Yeah.
It seemed like they was missing wide open shots, and everything that Boston was putting up was falling.
Yeah.
So, that's just frustrating in itself.
Yeah.
And, but yeah,
But what I was really impressed with, it more so than the offense, is what they've been coming with our whole playoffs, is that defense is just swarming. I mean, their rotations, the way they can, put a double team on somebody to help defense.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's all there, and they just frustrate the opposing team, and
yep.
it's fun to watch. Like in basketball, you want the offense, you want the highlights and everything, but man, when you see a great defensive scheme that is being executed,
yep,
man, that's a thing. That's a beauty of motion right there.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. You are not lying. But yeah, we I think I mentioned it a couple weeks ago. Any team that has any association with Pat Riley, the main thing that is preached is playing defense, and it's been like that since he was with Showtime, with the Lakers, with back in the '80s with Magic. But yeah, they play some hellified defense, man, when they want to.
Yeah.
Like I said, it seemed like last night everything Boston was throwing up was going in. And you had it looked like the rim got a little smaller for him in the fourth quarter. Talking about Boston, at least it did for Jason Tatum, because Jason Tatum was going nuts at one point, and then you had Marcus Smart hitting the 6 threes. And then Jaylen Brown, I think he had
a couple
17.
clutch like putbacks,
Yeah, Kemba with Kemba had.
Kemba struggled a little bit though in that fourth, and then till the end.
Yeah. But yeah, it was they prevailed. They managed. Jimmy willed that damn basket in overtime. Well, before we even go into that, before we even go to that step back three. That was, I mean, this is an understatement to say it was big time, but it was like as soon, I don't know about you, when I was watching it, like as soon as it left his hands, I was like, oh, that's money.
Oh, that's money, yeah.
Yeah, that's money.
It was off balance, like it was just a great shot. And, several others like Crowder coming through with a clutch three, and it seems like, they end up getting a good look with like a second left on the clock, like they, they're playing well. So we'll see if they can continue their run, and hey, maybe they'll move on into the finals, and we'll see who they play over in the Western Conference, because that Western Conference Finals has been the matchup has been decided with the Nuggets stun the world, man, and take care of Game 7 against the Clippers.
Yeah, I was gonna say I know who the Heat won't be playing if they get to the finals, and that'll be the Clippers. Which I told you, I'm not a fan of this Clipper team. Like I like some of the pieces, but overall as a team, a unit, I was happy to see them get beat. But then the way that they got beat, it was like Denver took their will. Like I'm pretty sure you didn't stay up and watch it.
I didn't watch the whole thing, no. But I mean, you take anybody's will when you're down 3-1 and you win Game 5, you win Game 6, and then, man, you take care of Game 7. Oh yeah, you own their soul at that point.
Yeah, man. But it was like this: how bad it was for the Clippers in the fourth quarter. They didn't get their first bucket until it was like 6 minutes and 43 seconds left in the game.
That's not going to make you successful.
Yeah, by that time, Denver had a steady 15 to 12 point lead just brewing, and then Jamal Murray hit a three, fought like damn near. He was definitely off balance, falling out of bounds. I mean, and that shit went in like it was supposed to.
Yeah.
And that was.
He's been balling.
Yeah, that was. Yeah. Once that fell, I was like, oh yeah, this is.
Remember the old what was the arcade game we used to play? And the nail in the coffin.
Oh, NBA Jams.
Yeah, NBA Jams.
Yep, that was the nail in the coffin. Oh, and then they came back. They came down right after that and turned the ball over, and they got a fast break dunk to extend the lead to 20. So it was 20-point lead with like 4 minutes left. I was like, yeah, that's a wrap. It's a wrap. I mean, they looked dejected between Kawhi and Paul George. I mean, they combined for 24 points. Those two, the superstars of that team, the two.
Oh, got a little frozen on me. Tarik, you froze up on me, buddy. Let's see. All right, we'll be right back. Hang on just a moment. All right, we're back now. We got a little technical difficulties, but we're back. Yeah.
Okay. So where'd we leave off at? Where the technical difficulties come in at? I know he was talking about the Clippers getting whooped.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's where it was. So
yeah.
No, but I was, you know what, Doc Rivers, man, I guess I saw a little thing. The only coach to on the losing end of a 3-1 comeback several times in his career.
Yeah,
I think
3 times.
3 times, was it? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's not a good thing on the resume, you know. But
yeah.
you coach long enough, some things are going to happen. But man, that's got to be disappointing for the summer they had last year and the expectations that they had. But hey, big up to the Nuggets, that's for sure. I was happy to see that.
Yeah, I was too. And you know what? I think they're gonna get the Lakers hell in the next round. I ain't saying they're gonna beat them. I'm not saying that at all. But they gonna give them problems because now they playing with house money. They ain't supposed to be there. So I mean, they can. I think LeBron gonna be LeBron, right? We all know that. But if AD got to come outside of that paint and guard the Joker,
yep,
it could be a long series. A long series. And then Jamal Murray gonna go nuts because the Lakers guards.
Yeah. He's gonna have a field day. They're gonna have the Lakers are gonna have to do a lot of help defense, as we talked about with the Heat. You know, they gotta get their rotations right. Otherwise, it's gonna be layup city for him as he works his way around.
Yeah, man. So we also had us some college football.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah, man. Yeah, that was pretty cool to see. It was definitely weird because you're so used to the frantic crowds and the just the pageantry of college football and everything. So it was kind of odd to see it with no fans, but it was still good to see it nonetheless. I know I saw the new poll that came out, and they had a new addition to the poll. Our Hurricanes coming in at 17.
After a convincing win.
That's what you want to call it, convincing.
With a little, I don't know, a little humor behind that convincing. Win over UAB last week, and I don't know, man. I think that the polls this year is going to be a little deceiving. It's going to be hard. I mean, how can they even really accurately? I mean, there's always questions, with the accuracy, and there's debates about certain ranks here and there. But for the most part, I think they do I think it's pretty accurate,
Yeah, I do too.
Some questions here and there, especially as you get down to the end of the season with, should this one get in, should that one not get in, or whatever the case might be. But for the most part, it's pretty accurate. And I don't know, man. Hurricanes being 17. We've seen this movie before where they get ranked up there. We're like, yeah, they got a couple of wins under their belt, but I don't know if they're deserving of a certain ranking.
Yeah. I don't think they deserve to be ranked.
And they're playing 18 Louisville this week, so
we'll see. We'll see. I mean, it's gonna be a tough season for them, man, because we all know how the college football schedules normally work, where you have at least 2 to 3 cupcakes on the schedule, or what should be deemed as cupcakes. Which I mean, UAB, they're not a horrible football team. I just thought Miami should have executed a lot better.
Yeah,
a lot better.
Well, and that's just it. You either play down to the level of your comp, or you know what, you take care of business and you make a statement. You know what, we're an elite program, and you're not quite on our level yet, and we're gonna put up 50, 60 on you.
Yeah,
and
only thing
not
is
struggle.
Miami can't do 2 of those last things. They not elite, and they can't put 50 to 60 up on nobody right now. Yeah. I will say this though, and a positive. It was 2 positives I did take from. De'Aaron King looks like he's the truth. He looked really good. I really liked what I saw, and then I also enjoyed the pace that the offense played with.
Yeah,
I like that. I like that fast tempo. I think I saw that they ended up they ran 79 plays on offense or something like that, which can tire defense out, especially if if you are executing those plays.
Right, and that's the thing. You speed up the tempo. You got to be executing. Otherwise, it's going to be your defense is going to be tired out.
Yep. Yeah, you are right about that. But I did like that. I mean, I took positive from that. So, first game of the season.
The other positive is that we got college football on, so that's good too.
Yeah, exactly. So we'll see this weekend against Louisville. See how they stack up against another ACC team.
Yeah, one of the first episodes we came out with the breaking news about different conferences not playing and they weren't going to do it, and now the Big Ten talking about coming back and resuming their football schedule at the end of October 24th. What do you think? What do you think made them make that decision to come out?
I truly think they didn't want to be the test dummies.
Yeah.
That's I think that played a part in it. I think they wanted to let everybody else go out there and see if this could really work, and then go from there. Hey, I like the idea of them playing. I kind of thought it was silly that you only had 3 of the Power 5 conferences playing. Well, 6 if you want to include the AAC.
Well, we know who's in the AAC.
Yeah. So, I'm glad that they
charge on.
Go Knights. Yeah, I'm glad that they are going to get involved. Though I mean, the Big Ten brand of football it's not my favorite brand of football.
No, me neither.
I kind of find it a little boring. But I mean, you need everybody to participate. I hope the Pac-12 can get something figured out, but I think with California's regulations due to the pandemic, I don't know if that's going to be able to happen because the Pac-12 can't.
The decision was made a while back too. When things were a little different, statistics were a little bit different. I mean, not that we're in the clear, but things certainly are a little bit better.
Yeah, a little. Yeah,
and there's some success and there's some success not only with the NBA, but the NFL is playing, and the college. We're going to week 3, so maybe they're seeing it's a possibility. Let's get out there and sharing some of that revenue. I mean, when it ultimately boils down to it, I mean, it's probably all about the money.
Yeah, they probably that's what it is. That's exactly what it is, man. But I'm definitely looking forward to it though. To get I think the SEC starts next weekend, so that should be fun. Big 12 and the Big 12 already been playing. Yeah, I think the Big 12 had a couple games.
Pac-12 hadn't. No.
Yeah, Pac-12 is the only ones that's left out. But yeah, speaking of your school, they got a big game on Saturday against Georgia Tech.
Yeah, yes they do. They last week's game was postponed. So, but yeah, this will be the first one. We'll see. Man, that Georgia Tech offense is always scary to go up against. With that option and everything else. And
well, they got a new head coach, so the option is out. I think they run like more of a traditional spread offense or something like that.
All right.
So that's, trust me being us being Hurricane fans, hated playing Georgia Tech.
I hated that game.
Oh, that Bush League ass damn option. Oh, just line up and play football. Oh, this foolishness. Used to get so upset, man. Like, damn, because that shit get rolling and that shit is hard to stop. But anyway, yeah. So you don't have to worry about that though.
Well, that's good. That's a good sign,
Yeah, they run a traditional spread. I mean, I watched some of the Georgia State. They played Florida State, and I watched some of that game on Saturday. I ain't finished it, but Florida State lost, so that's always good.
Yeah, I didn't get a chance to peep it either. I saw a little bit, a couple plays. I was, in the middle of traveling, so I didn't really get to see that.
Yeah, you ain't missed nothing. you ain't missed nothing. You ain't missed nothing at all, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. So we got football going and NBA playoffs going and starting to feel a little bit like normal. And then you got 11-year-olds trying to wear Hooters masks to school.
Elementary. Yeah. Fifth grade.
Yeah.
Fifth grade. This is one of those things like, we talk about, the Florida man. Here's another Florida man in Florida, man. Da, da, da. But, it's kind of hard to, throw that on a fifth grader. But, we can say the Florida man being the father, advocating and allowing his child to wear, a Hooters mask and then want to, throw their arms out like, what? It's just a mask. You've been wearing it. Come on, man. It's one of those. Come on, man. Although, when we first heard about it, or when I first heard about it, I was like, oh, man, what is on this mask? If he's a Hooters mask.
That's what I thought, too. I was like, oh, wow, I got to see this mask. This may be the best mask out there.
You're like, I might need to order one.
But, yeah, see this mask. It's just a regular mask with the word Hooters on it.
Yeah, it's got the Hooters name all over it, and I get both ends, both sides. All right, the dad, man, it's just a mask. It just says Hooters. What's the big deal? But man, that could be such a distraction. With grown adults seeing that, I'm sure the immaturity level is not through the roof. It's a little bit more in the gutter. And I'm sure there are pre-adolescent, pre-teens, fifth graders. They're starting to learn a few things, and they kind of apparently he's been to Hooters with his dad, so he kind of knows what it's about.
Yeah, hey, and let me tell you something. I think Dad is doing a phenomenal job. Phenomenal job raising this child, getting that good quality father-son time in. Nothing wrong with that, but you can't advertise it for everybody to see. But I mean, it's just one of them things the way it's like. I mean, it's oh, look at what I got my son. It's something and you we can appreciate it, but you can't be.
I think it's more so for the dad than the kid. Like the dad's like, I'm gonna send my kid ha ha ha, or let's make a stand, or it's not so much on the kid himself, but come on, man.
Yeah, man,
you can't be doing that. That is such a distraction, and just
especially at that age.
Yeah.
It's a distraction at any age because
it's kind of funny.
Yeah, because it's funny as shit. It's really funny. But I get why they didn't allow them to wear the mask in school. So you just got to take it as a loss.
Speaking of Hooters, they're known as a restaurant for certain things.
Mm-hmm.
Their wings, obviously, is what I'm talking about, right?
Yeah,
right?
Curly fries.
The curly fries.
Mm-hmm.
But you know what Hooters is about, but kind of funny side story. So, we go around the neighborhood and I saw an article and I was like, man, I felt like a proud daddy. I saw an article about truck drivers. They say that the kids have lost the art of, the old toot toot, like pull the string and make them honk, So, and this is way before I read this article. I just read the article like last week. So I taught my kids about that. So, we're always on the road, traveling different places and stuff. And so they didn't believe me at first. And when they finally realized that it does work and they got their, couple honks afterwards, they dig it, right? So we're riding around the neighborhood and my son, anytime he sees, whether it doesn't have to be an 18-wheeler. It could be just like a delivery truck. If it looks like a big truck, he's, and they'll give him a honk or whatever and he loves it. And so like he comes to me, he's like, Daddy, let's go for a ride and let's look for some honkers.
Oh, that is funny.
So I told him, I said, son, we can go look for honkers any day of the week. Whenever you want, man, we will be looking for honkers all day, all night.
I like it. Ain't nothing like that quality father-son time. Oh, man, that is funny as hell. Oh,
good times, man. Good times.
Yeah. Let's go look for some honkers.
Like any day. And I love it when he says that, like when we're in the car and we're all together. And so he'll say it, and I look over to my wife. I'm like, babe, we're going to look for some honkers now. Keep your eyes out.
And I'm sure she's thrilled.
She just laughs. She's like, oh, my God, I can't believe you. But it's all good.
Yeah.
Quality times. Those are the memories that you remember for a lifetime and cherish. And when he gets older, I'll love to tell that story.
Yeah, you got to.
Yeah. But man, you know what? Listen, we said earlier that we were only going to have a few things on the pod tonight, and we keep it a little bit shorter. And we're at that time now where it's our favorite time. We're gonna do some parting shots.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, buddy.
Yeah, let me go ahead and get my shot ready here.
While you're getting your shot, you're pouring it, huh?
Yeah. No, it's already poured. I got it.
All right.
What you
Let me go ahead and pour mine right here. Oof. Man, it's warm.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
Mine good and chilled.
I'm jealous. I am a little jealous, but that's all good. Listen, we always, well, not always, but sometimes we've tried to give you a little bit, say we make you think, right? We want to make you think. And there's a lot, we said sometimes we go through some hard times, start thinking about things. And but you know what? Take those hard times, turn them into a positive, and remember this, that yesterday is heavy. Man, just put it down. Ain't nothing you can do about it. Yesterday is heavy. Yep, exactly. So, hey, short but quick, and loved it, man. Great show. Yeah,
I enjoyed it too, man.
Glad we were able to get this one in.
I enjoyed it too. Good job on your part.
Thank you. I
appreciate it. What you shooting tonight?
This one, I told you, I was drinking a little Jim Beam Fire. This one is just straight Jim Beam Fire again. This one's warm. The drink was cold. I'd rather take a sip of that. But
yeah,
I don't want to mix it up.
Yeah, I hear you. So I got I'm staying with the Crown myself, but I got some Crown Vanilla.
I am jealous.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
So it's actually my first time tasting this.
That's a tear to my eye. You're my boy, Blue.
Oh, Lord, I hope it don't kill me.
Well, I'm sure you'll enjoy it. So, salute, my brother.
All right, salute. Ooh.
That'll warm you up.
Yes, Lord.
How'd you like it?
Oh, I liked it. I already can tell that with like some Coke.
Mm-hmm. Throw a little water and a splash of Coke in there. Oh man, that's my jam right there.
Oh, you'll put if you cut it with Coke, you'll still put a splash of water. Or?
So yeah, I mean, we that's what we've been trying to do is so it's not so Coke heavy.
Yeah,
like a little less. The caffeinated Cokes and stuff. So throw a little water in it.
Okay.
Keep you a little bit more hydrated, right? You drink a little water at that point.
Yeah, hey, I like how you thinking, my man.
Man, you can't be dehydrated. When I went to years ago, we went to Vegas. I'll never forget this saying. There's people out there on the side. It was hot. Vegas is hot, and they're selling waters. And the guy was saying, "Don't let dehydration ruin your vacation. Waters, $1." So I bought a couple waters. I'm like, that's right. I like it. I like where your head's at.
And you definitely need to stay dehydrated out there, boy.
Well, hydrated, not dehydrated.
I mean, yeah. My bad. But yeah, you definitely need to stay hydrated out there.
Yeah.
Because, the amount of alcohol that's consumed is, that could be a problem.
That's for sure. But listen, man, a great show. I want to thank everyone out there for listening and tuning in. Let's get the viewership up and go to our YouTube channel. Go ahead and subscribe and stay up to date with all the ones that we do post. How's that Twitter page coming there, Tarik?
It's coming, man. Still doing a little bit of research. Still doing some research, but it's coming. It's definitely coming.
Nice.
Yeah, definitely follow us on the Instagram page, Facebook page, YouTube channel.
Mm-hmm.
We appreciate it.
Listen, that was 7th episode already, man.
Yeah, I know.
In the books. We creeping in on them double digits here soon.
Yeah, I know.
So hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Yeah, lucky 7 in the books. Until next time, we'll see you guys soon.
All right, man. Peace.
Peace out.